Hey everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. This is episode 7, I believe, if I remember correctly. And yeah, this is the first episode after I had to re-record the last two episodes, and I'm doing it on the same day, just to give you perspective. So yeah, we got to meet Prince Ephraim last time, we got to meet Kyle, Ford, and Orson. We know there's a traitor amongst them. Wonder who it is. I wonder. I really wonder. And also for Eirika, we were able to meet Natasha and Joshua. We were able to recruit him onto our team. Like I said, in order to get the well, I didn't say this, but in order to get a full experience with this game, you want to recruit everyone. You don't want to lose everyone. Or lose anyone, rather. So let's move on from Seraphim to the Adlast Plains. Eirika suppresses her feelings of unease and continues to search for her brother. Passing through Seraphim, the group crosses into the Grado Empire. From here forward, there is no doubt that they are walking through hostile territory. In hopes of avoiding unnecessary trouble, Eirika and company head for a sparsely populated region of Grado. However, it is too late. Their movements are already being tracked. Chapter 6: Victims of War. So tell me, you have ascertained Eirika's whereabouts, have you not? I have. I've sent some of our men to follow the princess as she fled Seraphim. They tell me Eirika and her friends will be coming this way shortly. Our ambush is ready and waiting. There's no way they can escape. Like rats in a sack, as they say. Very good. Won't that wretched Balta be delighted? Now about this Princess Eirika, I hear she's quite a handful. They say her paladin withstood Balta's lance. Tell me, Novala, are you certain you can handle this assignment? Don't worry, everything is under control. I brought along a certain something from Renai. It will negate whatever futile resistance they offer. Pray it goes as you say. Very well, do what you must. I must return to the capital. Will you not stay and see how Eirika looks in captivity? Unlike two other layabouts I know, I do not have such time to waste. I have much to do for our master. A mountain of tasks await me. My time is far too precious to waste on the likes of the royal wealth. Trifles such as these are best left in the hands of servants such as you. Yes, of course. Then travel well. Freakish old man. Should have watched. You might have learned something. I'll capture the princess and I will replace you at our master's side. You will stew in regret and I will enjoy every moment. Princess Eirika of Renai. Accept your fate. You have nowhere to flee. What? What are you? And where did you come from? You're as beautiful as I'd heard, and you're even wearing your bracelet. I suppose we should begin there. Would you surrender your lovely little trinket? Ah! My bracelet? Why do you want it? His Majesty desires it. That's reason enough. Once I present it to him, he will make me a general and I will be famous. Come, hand it over. Do it quickly and I'll leave you alive. Princess Eirika, you will do no such thing. Of course not. Obedience will save you pain. You came all this way to aid Prince Ephraim, have you not? A fool's errand. Ephraim fell before the Empire's might. As we speak, he wastes away in a cell in Renval, meekly awaiting his execution. My brother? You lie. A pitiful worm like you could never defeat my brother. Bah, protest all you like. It does not change the truth. Ephraim has lost and it was Grado that defeated him. You're not going to acquiesce, are you? Very well. Bring me the child. Help me. Ah! Look familiar? She's a citizen of your precious Renai. Now give me the bracelet. Do it or the child dies. No, please. You win. But I must have your word the child will suffer no harm. Princess, wait! That bracelet! It's not worth a child's life. Forgive me, Seth. Yes, there can be no mistaking it. Next, your weapons. Take them off and hand them over. No. Surrendering our weapons would be tantamount to suicide. You demand too much of us. I see years of peace and idleness have not dulled the wits of all Renai's knights. Well then, my hostage is no more use to me, does she? Ah, such a waste. Wait a moment, I've just had a delicious idea. Have you heard of the giant spiders prowling about this region? They'd appreciate a nice hot meal, wouldn't you agree? You can't! No! Ah, this will be a delight to watch. These fools will curse the day they were born to Renai. Why? Why would you? How can you do such a thing? This is war. There are no rules here. In war, you can do anything. Anything! You curs of Renai have lost. Your idiotic ravings mean nothing. Enough. Hold your tongue. What? We, the people of Renai, have long honored our allegiance with the Grado Empire. And you invaded without warning. You ravaged our land. You killed my father. Even then, I told myself I must not hate Grado or her people. If I gave in to my hate, the bond between our lands would be lost forever. I refused to hate. Instead, I lived for the day of our nations with no peace again. But if this is Grado's true face, if you can distinguish Renai without pity, without remorse, if this is the case, then there is no room in my heart for forgiveness. Impudent girl! Did you expect your words to save our countrymen? They will not. You beloved people will all die, as will you. If you must curse someone, curse your dear princess. Help, someone! Cry, scream! Are we gonna get eaten? We're going to be fine. Someone will rescue us. So, it looks like we have a rescue mission. Like last time, I'll be doing this off screen and then I will see you guys as soon as I'm finished. So, let's begin. I just want to show you really quick what I did. I gave Joshua an iron sword and the secret book. I'm actually going to use it as soon as possible because his skill, even though he has high growth rates in it, I just want to make sure that he does as much damage as soon as possible. So, does this look familiar? Or not really, I'm dumb. This is new. But this is the fog, basically. So remember in the past chapter, we met that girl with the blonde hair and the red armor, or orange armor? She dropped the torch. This is gonna be important, and this is where it's important. So the first thing you need to do is make sure you have Vanessa on this team, because this is a rescue mission, you have to get here as fast as possible. Like they said, there's a giant spider here, and we do not want to have to deal with that. So make sure to move Vanessa as fast as you can eastward, but keep her behind. You can never tell if there are any archers here, especially since it's fogged up. But right now, let's use a torch and see what happens. Revealed a bit of the fog, but we can't see much. So in this case, I suggest you keep all your frontliners on these little tufts of forest. When possible, keep your healers behind you, and then have at least one physical character watching your backside. I personally bring 2 healers in this case because there's a lot that could happen in the fog that you wouldn't know. And just make sure that your mages are being protected by the physical people. Keep them as close as you can to each other. And just try to make your way to the right of the side of the screen as fast as possible. So I'm going to make sure that France gets into this fortress. And I'm gonna have Garcia rather, attack this soldiers immediately. And then as soon as I can move Garcia a little bit further, I will be using another torch because I need to show the top half and the right side of the stage. A mistake that you can make in this chapter is having Vanessa immediately go right only to get ambushed by these, as you see. Also, you need to make sure that you get this village as fast as possible because it can get destroyed almost immediately. Let's move Vanessa here. Let's move Eirika here. Gilliam can stay up here because I need him to protect this side. Arthur will support... let's have Arthur support our main squad. And Lute support Gilliam because Lute got a lot done in the last one. And then Mulder will be our main healer for that side. So like I explained earlier in the earlier episode, the fortress will actually heal you. So Franz will be doing just fine. He'll be doing a lot of the tanking, which is ironic because Gilliam's here. But I need him to tank most of the damage because he is also a horseman and mounted unit. And as such, I need him to be able to move around as much as I can. As you can tell, I really like Franz. Like, I have a really good appreciation for him. And he just keeps proving how good of a boy he is. Also, if you saw that, that's a poison axe. That is pretty simple, actually. It poisons you, and poison affects you every turn, which is really bad. Obviously. Can Vanessa have time to shine? Yes, she does, and she starts with a crit. Beautiful. You deserve that level up, Vanessa. I've been putting you on the back burner for a while, and I feel bad. But that level up was so awful. Come on. This isn't gonna be good. Thankfully, Garcia is one heck of a tank. So, he'll be fine with that high HP. Oh god. A steel axe, 11 damage. That would have been awful. But Garcia proved that he is still a badass warrior. He hasn't lost his touch with age. If anything, he's gone better. And Franz proving that he's awesome. Got an iron blade. An iron blade is actually a stronger sword. Oh jeez. But it's heavy, so you can't... It causes you to not be able to hit twice. Also, as you saw there, that was a halberd. That does extra damage to enemies or to characters who are mounted. As you saw, 25. Thankfully, the hit was just 1. Because if that had hit Franz, that would have killed him immediately. But let's give him a bit level. Let's move Vanessa onward and keep her as on those spots as possible. I will use Lute to take this one down. I'm not gonna be able to take it down in one shot. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's switch out Franz for Eirika. Let's have Eirika do most of the damage up top. She still has a rapier. This is another chapter that I find kind of tricky because you can't tell what's going on. Yeah, you're good. A crit? Unnecessary crit, but Lute is proving that she is a badass. Which, it wasn't really a big surprise, but it's just nice to get reaffirmations, I guess. Now Arthur can take this guy down. Oh, come on. Well, it'll take him 2 turns to kill Arthur anyway, if ever. And I don't want to risk bringing Mulder here, so... I heard there are monster spiders living in the mountains to the east. They're said to be poisonous, so I stocked up on antitoxins. This antitoxin strong stuff. No need to worry about poison with this around. Hey, why don't you go ahead and take one? Go on, you may need it. They might still eat you, but at least they won't be able to poison you. Got an antitoxin. Thankfully, none of them have poisoned me so far, so this is fine. I think we're good for now. I do have to move Gilliam to the right, though. Let's see. Let's keep Mulder here, and then put Natasha here, because I need them ready to heal at a moment's notice. 5. Thank you. That was actually really good. I was like, you killed this. Yep, I'm not gonna finish that. 0 damage. It's gonna attack twice, but it's not gonna do anything. Yep. Oh, man. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Two reinforcements. Well, that one's not gonna do anything. Give Gilliam a bit more experience. Oh, jeez. 9. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier, because I keep forgetting, because I'm a very forgetful person, because of my selective memory. My Gil... Well, that was great. Didn't take my own advice. Ugh. I'm an idiot. Yep, that's what happens when you move Vanessa too far forward. She can get nailed by a bunch of characters, and it's unfortunate, and yeah. Yeah, I'm using the same setup as last time. Nothing's changed, so yeah. Man, I was getting so lucky, and then just out of nowhere, one bad luck happened. Joshua, take this guy down. Thank you. 5% crit. Take all these guys out. At this point, I don't even care if the hit rate is below 30%. This game's trying to fuck with me at this point. Yeah, Joshua, get those level ups, please. Let's try this again. Good lord. That's better. Now I can see where all of them are at. Like I said, I told you this chapter is very tricky, and yet I didn't take my own advice. The best thing you can do is make sure that all of your units are standing on forests or that little fortress, like I said earlier, because you need the increased avoid in order to make sure that you're not constantly dying like I did earlier. God, I'm still salty about that. She was doing so well, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, yeah. But that's just growing pains when it comes to playing Fire Emblem. You just have to get used to a lot of trial and error. Like I said, this is one of the easier games, which is why I'm extra frustrated, because I shouldn't be making these mistakes, but... yeah. If this was one of the other Fire Emblem games, one of the harder ones, like quote-unquote harder ones, I'd be less frustrated, to be honest, because those games are... they BS you on purpose. Level 10. So Eirika's already level 10, which means that she should be able to promote, right? But, unfortunately, Lords... well, in the earlier games, they can't just promote immediately. So they're kind of stuck being that way. There's a reason why Lords are technically one of the worst characters in Fire Emblem. I say technically, I don't like they're still usable. It's just the biggest disadvantage to them is the fact that they promote so late in the game. Until then, so yeah. They're not all bad. It's just, yeah. They have moments. As for you, Vanessa, I want you to be good. So yes. I need you to be good. But it looks like for right now, you're not gonna be able to. That level up, man, I needed that earlier. Who needed healing? Vanessa needed healing. Can the knight reach? Nope. We're good. Although as soon as I get the chance, I do need to heal Joshua. And yeah, you saw this conversation already. He gives you antitoxins, which is good for poison, which no one has gotten poisoned yet. I'm just gonna be careful from now on. If anything, I think Garcia should be fine. Poison axe, that's one of the weapons that you need the antitoxin for. I hope I don't have to show it off, but if this game is gonna be a dick to me, then I'm gonna have to. The one with the halberd, yep. Another thing that's like, it's one hit, but if that had hit me, I would have died, or Franz would have died immediately. Which would have been awful, right, game? Game? Level 10, so now Franz is going to promote. However, this is just a habit I have for Fire Emblem games ever since, after a certain point, I started doing this. But I want to max them out to level 20 first before I actually promote them. I just prefer it this way. I know a lot of people, especially, like, why would you do that? Especially for a character like... Especially for a character like Mulder or Natasha that can only heal. I'm stubborn. As you can tell. And it's gotten me killed more times than I care to admit. Let's clear the path. We have a healer just there. Let's heal Mulder because I'm dumb. Plus, I need to get Joshua up as soon as possible because he's not doing much down there. But let's kill these guys off. Little by little. Unfortunately, it seems like based on what I've done, I'm gonna get some of my characters hurt, but that's fine. My priority is to get some of them out of harm's way, or get less of them less enemies to deal with. Yep. Yeah, as long as we have that high avoid, it's still better than nothing. Oh my god, Loot, thank you so much. You're proving to everyone why you're my favorite, or one of my favorite characters in this game. At least Natasha's doing a better job at healing. There's the archer I was worried about. It's a good thing I didn't send Vanessa up. And there's I believe it's pronounced troubadour. Basically mounted healers. We did see one of them earlier named La Rochelle. But we don't have to worry about that. They don't do that much damage. They don't do any damage. You just have to kill them. They're one of those classes that don't do any damage, so as long as you're killing them instantly, they won't be an issue. But I'll save that for later. I need to kill the offensive units first. Let's see. Yep, Arthur will be just, Franz will be just fine. Luckily, and I'm knocking on wood, specifically my table, that the spider hasn't shown up yet, so I don't have to worry about that. Iron sword. It's really good to use characters. If the weapon triangle is not in your favor, it's good to use characters in moments where they can get the kill because they'll get experience immediately. So if you have like Ross, for example, which I should be using Ross more, but he's more of a liability right now. If you have him kill an enemy that has a sword and he can actually kill the enemy, it'll be better than, yeah. It'll be much better than if he had if he missed. Is there a way I can do this without getting myself hurt? Nah, I have to risk it. 6, 12, you're fine. Let's do this. That's not gonna help. Can the Slimlands do it? Not even. Okay, let's just do this then. Just be ready, Vanessa. Great. Perfect. You picked the right opponent. Thank you. So the reason why I wanted Vanessa to go over to the right is because of the rescue option. What you're basically going to do is try to get them out of harm's way, because once that spider shows up, it hasn't showed up yet, you'll be fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to rescue the little girl first, because I wonder if I can pass it on. Yes. With the take option, if you have high enough aid and if your aid is higher than the opponent's con, you can actually take them away from someone else and carry them, and then you can drop them. So now the little girl is safe. Now I need to save the mother and the father, I believe. I'm sorry to the horse. I feel bad for attacking the horse. Horses don't deserve this, even if they are fighting for the bad guy's side. They don't choose this life, we choose it for them. Unfortunately, this one has to go. Got an I needed that earlier. Thanks, game. Thanks. Let's move France a little bit higher just to see what's left. Nothing yet. Okay, great. Let us take the mom now. And let's grab Garcia, take her, and drop her. Sorry about that, guys. I had to sneeze. Also, another way, I'm doing this way because this is just how I prefer to do this quest. But there is another way to do this quest without having to use that strategy, which only came to me now, unfortunately. But if you can kill the boss, who I believe is in the top right of the map, if you can kill the boss, then this entire thing will end. I just like rescuing them because I want to make sure that they're safe, because I don't want to risk them getting attacked by the spider, which hasn't shown up yet. So you know what? Let's do this. Now that they're all safe, let's make our way to the boss, who is hiding in the top right. If I had used the torch properly. Right there. No Vala. This is the perfect time to actually show off Arthur, because Arthur is a light magic user, and he's a dark magic user. And remember what I said about the magic weapon triangle. No mage is better than Loot. Don't even try. You are no match for her. Yes, I do not apologize for my Loot worship. She's my favorite mage of the Game Boy games. Even though she's not the best technically, there are better mages in the other games, the other GBA Fire Emblem games. She's just my favorite. Smart move going after Joshua, but he's still faster than you. And great, none of them were killed by the spider. So I think it's safe for us to... Let's drop him here. Let's move Vanessa here. Let's move Garcia over here just to protect them. Natasha, heal Garcia for all of them HP because he needs it, and you need more HP, experience, whatever experience, that's what I meant to say. And let's get this done. There it is. There's the spider. It's gonna reach the little girl. Let's just move you. Or let's just kill this guy. No, it can't be! They've made it this far? Grr, must I do everything myself? So yeah, even though you have the advantage, I just wanted to give Arthur that level. Even though you have the weapon advantage, the thing about mage versus mage is the fact they have high resistance. So, let's use my boy Joshua, and let's kill him. Yep. I wish he had crit though, because every time he doesn't crit with the killing edge, it's wasting a use. Is this the end? No fame, no glory? And Novala is down. And we saved all of the Renai citizens. Terrible level up though. You're safe now. I was so scared. So very, very scared. Thank you. You saved us both. If you would like, please take this. And thank you again. Got an Orion's Bolt. Your late father, King Fado, he ordered me to keep silent until the proper time arrived. However, with all that has happened with Emperor Vigard's actions, I feel it imperative that I tell you everything, Princess Eirika. Are you ready to hear the secret of the bracelet you wear? I am. As you know, Princess, Renai houses one of the legendary sacred stones. Of course! It's in the temple. It's supposed to be a ward against evil. Yes, the true stone is. But the stone in the temple is nothing but a forgery. The real sacred stones Renai lie beneath the royal castle. Guarding it is a powerful seal, an infinitely complex lock of sorts. What? Is this true? Yes, King Fado confided in me himself. The sacred stones banished evil long ago and possess powers beyond our ken. The ancient kings of Renai felt it prudent to steal ours away. They feared its power could be misused. They thought to remove the temptation. The keys to break the seal were hidden too, forged into bracelets. The very ones that you and your brother Prince Ephraim wear. Our bracelets? How could father keep this a secret from me for so long? They must know nothing of the bracelets. Tell them only if some great peril strikes. These were King Fado's exact orders. Prince Ephraim knows nothing of the bracelet secret either. The king told me this out of fear that something might happen to him. So that when the time came, the two of you would learn the truth. The bracelets have such a meaning. Yes, and we are the only living souls who know the secret of the Stone of Renai. At least that's what I was given to believe, and yet... that the Grado's army has made it clear that they want me only for the bracelet. Yes, quite clear at that. I don't know, but Emperor Vigard must have learned the secret somehow. And now, his troops pursue the bracelet and we are no closer to knowing his motives. He would use the bracelets to unlock the secret stone and destroy it in secret. Perhaps. Which means that my brother and his bracelet... if he's been captured, they may have the bracelet already, and he may be... Ephraim... Princess, we must take Novala's word to be true. We must hurry to Prince Ephraim. The enemy soldiers who fled the battle will have reported our location by now. If the prince is being held prisoner in Renval, I fear they might execute him once they learn of our approach. You're right. We have no time to waste. We must hurry to Renval. Let's go rescue my brother. Chapter 6 done. And yes, I screwed that up earlier. Frustrations building. But yes, I'm going to be ending this episode right now because my computer's about to run out of battery. So yeah, that was a screw up by me. There are no new characters as of right now, and there aren't going to be any new characters moving forward until a certain point. So no bios for a while, which is great because I didn't need extra time on this video after that screw up. Anyways, see you guys on the next episode. It's been Raishi from Pupandbun. Thank you for watching, and like I said, because I keep repeating myself, see you guys later.